The UK has been named as the Western capital for Sharia courts. Are they a threat to our own British justice system? Hey up everyone and welcome to Political Nerds. I'm Steph the Alter Nerd, your nerdy political guide from Washington DC to Westminster and beyond. In today's video, I'm going to discuss how the UK has been named as the Western capital for Sharia courts and hear from a human rights activist to determine if these courts are a threat to our own British justice system. Now, in no way am I inciting hatred to anyone, a particular group, religion, etc. So, let's jump into it with this. A headline from GB News literally saying right here, guys, Britain becomes the Western capital for Sharia law courts as 85 open throughout the UK. And so they're reporting that 85 Islamic councils, otherwise known as Sharia courts, are now operating across the country since the first one was established all the way back in 1982. These religious bodies have been becoming increasingly influential, when I could get my teeth back in, drawing Muslims from across Europe and North America who seek religious rulings on marriage and family matters. Thing is, though, are these Sharia courts a threat to our own justice system? We know over the last couple of weeks the headlines came out that there was a judge in a British court that made their ruling partly based on what a Sharia court wanted and what they ruled. And so I'm just asking the question, you guys can come up with your own answer. Are Sharia courts in the UK a threat to our very own British justice system? Now, we have, and I may butcher the name, so apologies for this, Ayaan Hirsi Ali. She's a human rights activist, and for years she has actually been a very outspoken critic of Muslim faith. And here she's speaking to GBN America, and let's hear what she has to say about it all.
It is absolutely outrageous that we have Sharia courts. That is a parallel system.
Now, do I believe that it is outrageous for Sharia courts to be in the UK? Yeah, I do. We have our own court system. It's the British court system. If anyone, regardless of their religion, creed, identity, whatever, need to sort out family legal matters, financial legal matters, any legal matter whatsoever, divorce legal matters, whatever, you're in the UK, you go to our own British courts to get it sorted out. We have that system in place. And I do agree with Ayaan Hirsi Ali here, saying that there's this parallel system when it comes to Sharia courts. There should be no place for these courts to operate outside of our British legal system in any way, shape or form. Let's see what else she's got to say about this.
So which system, what is the British system? What is British law? What is German law? What is, Swedish law? And what does that say? So you've allowed an entire parallel system to take place of a population that has refused to assimilate, again, not all of them, but many of them. And then numbers are going to grow either through the birth rate or through more immigration. So what does that mean? Of course, you have to abolish Sharia law. It should never have been allowed to begin with.
I agree. What does this parallel system serve? Nothing whatsoever, because we already have a system in place. It's called the British justice system. Again, anyone, regardless of your religion, creed, identity, whatever, you got a legal issue that you need to figure out and hash out and fight over, you go to our own British court system for that. We have a system in place. We don't need Sharia courts in this country. So I do believe with Ayaan Hirsi Ali here, with this notion of, why are they here in the first place when we already have a system in place? that can comfortably and appropriately deal with any legal issue anyone may have under our own law, our own ethics. You're in the UK, you abide by British law. If I lived in a country that was predominantly Muslim and that was ruled by Muslim law, by Sharia law, then of course it would make sense and it would stand to reason that then I would have to abide in that scenario by Muslim law, by Sharia law. Why is it not the case in the UK? Why is it that people are afraid to say that here in the UK?
You have to have only one system that applies to everyone equally. That is what British law, British common law, is about that.
Exactly. We have a British justice system with the intention to treat everyone equally within the law. When you have an entity that is operating separately from that, i.e. these Sharia courts, then it makes it impossible for the British justice system to do exactly what it was set out and created to do in the first place. You're obstructing the British justice system to do what it needs to do in the first place.
And so that is what you apply. And you also are there to protect British national heritage, national identity, and British citizens, especially vulnerable children, like the little girls who are subjected to grooming and grooming gangs.
Is there anything there that you would disagree with that Ayaan Hirsi Ali said? Because I tell you something, I don't disagree with a word that she said. And with the UK now being named as the Western capital for Sharia law courts, as 85 have opened throughout the UK since 1982, this needs to be dealt with. And I do agree with Ayaan Hirsi Ali that Sharia courts should be banned. We already have a justice system in place, a British justice system, a British legal system, so that anyone in the UK, if they have a legal fight, they go to our British justice system. That's what it's there for. If I went to a country that abided by Muslim law, Sharia law, then again, it would stand to reason that, of course, I would then be abiding by the law of the land, Muslim law, Sharia law. So why all of a sudden is it different for the UK? Why are these Sharia courts opening and operating separate from the UK legal system? No. If I'm to live in a country that is ruled by Sharia law, and I'm to abide by that, quite rightly so in that scenario, then it should also be the other way round. You come to the UK, then you abide by, you follow, and you utilise the British justice system and British law. That's it. And again, let me repeat myself as what I said earlier on, again, when I could get my teeth back in. I'm not inciting hatred to anyone. Not inciting hatred to a particular group, a particular region, or anything like that. I'm really not. I'm looking at this whole situation and I'm thinking, why is there a need essentially for Sharia law courts when we have a British legal system that can deal with any legal issues, legal arguments that anyone in the country has? There is no need for Sharia courts in this country whatsoever. It's as simple as that. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course, there's going to be more, you do not want to miss my next video, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alternate tribe here on Political Nerds. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Do you think Sharia courts should be banned in the UK? Do you think they are a threat to our British justice system? Let me know in the comments down below. And until the next time, you guys, laters.